Hello, my name is Ella. I'm from the University of Oulu, and I'm presenting this work where we study smartphone usage and sleep ring from Aura. In this work, we're kind of motivated with this fact that the smartphone usage and sleep has been measured previously in previous literature quite a lot, but we wanted to understand how is the full picture of the sleep-awake rhythm called circadian cycle. Can we measure it from the smartphones and can we understand it somehow deeper? In this work, we studied 2 months period of data from 61 people. They gave us the smartphone usage, and of course they wear that wearable ring, which is the sleep tracking ring. There was a lot of data cleaning, data processing involved, a lot of statistical analysis, and prediction models, and all of the details are in the paper. So please read the paper for details. In the data collection was quite interesting actually, because we do have a lot of data based on this sleep metrics. You can see different metrics the Aura is giving out. How is the light sleep, REM sleep, deep sleep, total amount of sleep, heat rate, stuff like that. And those analytics were then combined with application usage measure from the smartphones. All of those were Android phones, and we used the Google Play categories. And then in addition, we asked people to fill these morning as evening as self-assessment questionnaire that gives us the circadian kind of type, whether people are morning type or evening type or more intermediate. And here you can see the distribution of people, which matches the literature quite well. So we have a certain amount of evening people, certain amount of moderate people, morning people, and then most of the people are something between. Shortly going through the results, because this is a short talk. So more or less wanted to predict 3 different things. The sleep quality, which was given with the 3 attributes, bad, medium, or good. The morning as evening as self questionnaire, which gives us the types of morning, evening, or moderate type as mentioned. And then we measured the circadian cycle based on the wearable ring. The details are in the paper how we did that. And that also give out 3 different categories, the morning, evening, or moderate. And here you can see the first results about accuracy, the predictor accuracy, and the predictor is the application usage given as categories based on the Google Play. And we were pretty interested in how people use the smartphone in the bed before they go to sleep. So these results are based on what people do in bed before. No daytime usage, only the usage in the bed just before they fall asleep. And we can see here the accuracy predicting the sleep quality is pretty much okay-ish. The self-assessment is quite easy to predict, but with the measured morning or evening type, we pretty much failed. I have a cat here, so that's why that's why I'm yeah. So cat is predicting me sleeping. Okay, but anyway, did that, the accuracies are existing. The statistical analysis was pretty much better than the prediction models, but you can see we cannot do everything. But we can say that, again, these are the app categories. So which categories were the most prominent when predicting, even if the prediction wasn't perfect, what we gave out that people, when they use these categories in bed, they have the most effect on their sleep quality. So communication, of course, chatting with someone, tools, that's a very wide category, sports, applications, social apps, and then these other apps, which was kind of open question. We were pretty confused actually with what are the other. If you have any suggestions, I'm happy to hear. Is that the Google Play categorization problem or what's the thing? But anyway, the causality, we cannot predict that. So these are based on the relationship but not the causality. That's quite important. But anyway, what was positive in the study was that, and here's the cat. Here's the cat. The positive in the study was that people's assessment, how they think about what's their circadian type, whether they are more morning people or evening people, and what we predicted from the data, these matched very well. So we can use the ring to say that, okay, these people are morning or evening people, but the connection to the smartphone usage wasn't that good. But anyway, there is a connection between circadian type and the sleep quality. So when we know the person's circadian type based on the smartphone data, this ring data, we can say something about the sleep also. So that's pretty much in the line with the existing literature. So people with the morning type, they do have a best sleep because the society is pretty much working for the morning people, and people with the evening type, they suffer more because they don't get the sleep that much. So that's very much in the literature. There are these effects on based on the society and how things work in general. So this is validated in psychology. But we didn't, as mentioned in the, as you can see in the prediction results, so we cannot really say that application usage and smartphone usage has something to do with the circadian cycle. So negative. But anyway, quite interesting study, and there's a lot of statistical analytics results in the paper if you're interested in. Some takeaways from the study. So yes, the modern wearables provide a lot of data. That's pretty interesting data, and it tells a lot about the people behave and what they do in everyday business. There is these complex biological, psychological data, which is quite hard to analyze. And if you see the paper, there is a lot of pre-processing needs to be done, a lot of cleaning that needs to be done, that kind of like a heavy understanding what's actually happening in the data. And collecting such a data is, however, quite easy. So people are very happy to volunteer for the studies. They are very interested in participating to test the devices. We didn't give out the devices for free, so they needed to return them. And people were pretty happy to participate in and things. So and the results are quite reliable. So that's nice. But what we can learn from the data, there's a very complex analysis, and at least those very basic machine learning models are not enough for actually seeing what's happening. There is too many factors and too many interdependencies between the different factors. So that's hard problem. But happy that we did the study. We got amazing data, and these are the results. Thanks for listening, and I'm happy to take any questions.